What's going on, guys? I haven't shared this publicly yet, but I am a few weeks into being mentored by Dan Martell. And if you haven't read his book, if you don't know who he is, you absolutely need to buy his book. This is not an advert for it, but many of the principles he teaches is foundational to what I coach business owners and founders on. And also I read his book multiple times a year, right? So it's really great information around how do you get leverage out of your business, how do you get leverage in your team, etc. Now, today's call, I took pages of notes on, and then here's a snapshot of what I was learning. And he presented something that I thought was really interesting, and I thought I would share it with you guys. If this is helpful, let me know, and I can do this every week. Share a couple of key learnings from my time with him. But if you know Dan Martell, he's a huge proponent of the camcorder method. And this is something that I use personally to document processes, right? Screen record what I'm doing, narrate it, and now I have a process that is repeatable by somebody else. He suggested using the camcorder method and combining it with your favorite AI tool, which I think is really cool because I can get on a tangent of, rambling to my favorite AI or clicking around on a screen and it just, goes all over the place. But then take the transcript and put it into AI to clean up, to organize, to add some structure to it, and also fill in some of the gaps that might exist. So that's a great way to get leverage on creating processes. But what he also shared was using this in the case of terminations. And I have never thought of this. Obviously, if you're doing something more than once, you should document it and there should be SOPs in place. But what about when somebody is transitioning out of your business or team? And he suggested using the camcorder method for transition documentation. And again, how do you get somebody to do this as they're leaving? Well, align incentives around that, right? So either severance or something like that, but also, if you're not in a position to leverage your goodwill and ask a team member that's transitioning out, like, hey, could you document what you're doing and how? Maybe bring another leader and have them approach them and say, hey, we're always looking to up level our game. We'd love to know what the secret sauce is to what you're doing, what you're working on, so that we can refresh our processes. And so again, using Loom or some other camcorder, right, equivalent to capture what they're doing, have them narrate it, pop it into AI, and create a transition document that reduces the friction that exists in onboarding a new team member. It ensures continuity, all these things. This was a new angle to documenting processes that I had never thought of. I thought it was helpful, so I'm sharing it with you. And if you agree, let me know, and I'll keep doing this every week. Hope all is well. Thanks.